So I completely feel compelled to talk about this whole Andre Vann arrest thing because unfortunately I was dumb and I fell for one of these scams. Unlike most of the people that are kind of coming forward, I didn't want to be in the music industry. I wasn't trying to get stu time, or I wasn't trying to meet up with producers and stuff. But yeah, so like this morning I'm in my car driving to work, and from the freak show was like, yeah man, dude from Tampa pretending to be Jermaine Jackson's son, and I'm like, what the heck? And then he dropped the name, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, straight face, are you serious? Because I know dude. So basically, like, a couple years ago, I would say it was like 6 years ago, close to 7 years ago, I was sitting at breakfast. I was in high school back at the time, and this girl walks up to me with this flyer, and she hands it to me. I look at it, and I just go crazy because it has Omarion and Marcus Houston and a couple other people on there, and it claimed that they were coming to Tampa, in the high schools across Tampa, doing a school-to-school tour. So me, being crazy, absolutely crazy, the biggest B2K fan ever, like, I'm like flipping, like, with excitement. I'm like, what? Like, Omarion's coming to my school? Like, oh, this is crazy, dream come true. Yeah, all that. So, me, being like the network person that I am, I like called the number on the flyer, and I'm like, yo, what can I do? Like, I hear Omarion's coming, like, let me help. I'm in PR, so I'm just like, what can I do? You need me to pass out flyers, like, when's this happening? Like, tell me the details, all that. And he answers the phone, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm making it happen, son. I'm bringing my boy O out. Gonna show him how we do it here in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And me being dumb, I'm just like, yo, that's what's up. Like, I sound so stupid. I know. And see, I know I'm gonna get comments talking about, oh, you're just dumb and da da da, and I can't even front. Like, that was dumb. I was completely naive to just believe what he was saying. But I have to say, like, dude looked so legit. Like, I can't even front. Like, dude had me fooled. Talking about him and Omarion go way back, and that's his boy, and this and that, and all that stuff. And I mean, it wasn't. I don't want y'all to get the wrong idea. Like, I was just a big B2K fan. I wanted just to meet Omarion. I wanted to be involved on the business side of stuff. Like I said, I've always been interested in PR stuff. So yeah. So but okay, cool. So we meet up. He gives me flyers. I'm like going crazy, like passing out flyers. I'm talking about, like, who spends money on like fake flyers? And it wasn't like no cheap paper. It was the whole, like, shebang, the whole 9 yards. So I'm passing out flyers, like, telling everybody, telling all my friends, yo, Marion's coming to school. And everybody's like, really? But my dumb behind, I'm just like promoting this stuff. And so he calls me like a week later, and he's like, yo, man, I got some bad news. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, Omarion just upped the price. And I'm like, nah, get out of here. He's like, yeah, man, O says he wants, a couple more stacks and something. He's like, my bank account is this and that. I got the money, but I'm waiting for a check from an investment I just made. So I'm like, dang, like, that sucks. And he's like, yo, you think you can help me? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even got money like that now. And he was like, yeah, I would hate to cancel all this and da da da. He's like, if there was a way you can get me a couple of stacks, like, I would pay you back with interest and all this stuff. And had a gut feeling. I'm just like, I really should be doing this. But I put him down with somebody close to me, and I kind of like arranged for them to meet up. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there when they met up. It was just like, yo, be there this time, make the deal happen. When they met up, that's when it went from, oh, write them alone. Because I thought I was being smart. Again, young kid, being naive. I thought I was being smart. I filled out the contract, like, got the signatures, all that. And so they met up. and completely forgot about what I had said, and it went from giving him a stack to giving him like 6 stacks, and I'm like, whoa, like that's a lot of money. Like, one stack is a lot, but if this dude turns out to be a liar, then we're only out 1,000, but then it turned to like 5-6,000. So I wasn't too happy when I heard that. That wouldn't have flew if I was there. I wouldn't have been that dumb to give him that much of money. And then it just, from there, y'all, it went from that to like putting a car in someone that's close to me's name, and I can't really talk. I think I've already said too much because we're still pretty much in court. I don't even think the court, all the court dates and stuff is done with this, but yeah, it went from that to like putting a car in this person's name, and then he ended up stealing the car, and it like, I can't even begin to talk to you about how many lies. And then on top of that, he tells people he's like 24, 23, and so the person I put him up with, they was like, yo, I thought you said he's 23, and I'm like, yeah, he is. They're like, I checked out his license, and dude's like 27. Like he was older, like way old. I know they say he's 27 now, but so he lied about his age, and see, this is how he gets people though. I guess like the person I put him on to was like, yeah, I wanted to see if he was legit, so he took me to his mansions, and like, so I guess he like takes people's keys or rents. I don't know how he does it, but he makes a good case. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, dude, he's good at what he does. Like, I gotta give him his props. Like, he's a good liar, and he has all these celebrities, all these chains. Like, he had cars with the butterfly doors, all that. Like, I don't know how he does it, but he's a good liar, and unfortunately, I was a victim of that. Still out a couple grand. Hopefully, maybe one day, probably not. I won't get that money back. But yeah, like, in and out of the courts, dealing with this. Just, I really hope that with this being all over the internet, I hope that another person won't be a victim of his scams. And see, he would go from like Tampa, chill there for a while, go to New York, then go to Boston, and I guess Connecticut too now, and just, I guess, just rip people off, take people money, and he would get away with it from, traveling so much. And if you look up his police report, grand theft, one of those grand thefts was from stealing my stuff, but I don't know, all I can say is Andre Vann showcased the kid. Yeah, he used to go by that name. Whatever he goes by, just don't be dumb. Don't be a victim like I was. And like I said, I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're dumb, and that was my life fuck up, was trusting him. And I don't know, I just hope he gets, I don't wish bad on anybody. I just hope he realizes that you cannot get away with treating people like that. Like, it's going to catch up to you. And I just hope that nobody else has to be a victim. And I know there's mad people out there who were victims of his scam. So put him out. Anyway, peace.